morning. It is Monday, work day for me. On the way to physical therapy before I start work today. Just wanted to give you guys a good morning. I was going to do a get ready with me video, but I didn't have time. I was kind of rushing this morning. And so just wanted to update you guys. I'm on the way to work. No, Pivotal Fitness first. That's physical therapy before I go to work. And then afterwards, I'm going to work, and I'll probably be at work to about 6 or 7 this afternoon, depending on how much I have to do when I get to each client's house. I wanted to let you guys ride with me on the way to work. If you guys want to do that, either way, I'm going to record it. I mean, So, yeah, hey, let's do this. I have about a 21-minute drive from here to work, so let's start this. Hope you guys had a good night last night. I did, for the most part. It's always harder getting up on Mondays, easier getting up on Tuesdays, uphill Wednesdays, Thursdays straight, because Fridays I don't have to work. So here we are. Sorry about the seatbelt beeping noise, you guys. I'll kind of try to talk over it when I go back to edit this video a little. It's my neighbors. I wave at my neighbors every morning. The neighborhood that I live in is kind of more older folk. I'm kind of one of the, even though I'm 40, not saying the youngest, but out of the people that lives in my neighborhood, kind of one of the youngest. So I kind of get along with everybody. I'm kind of grateful for that. Don't have to live around a bunch of youngins dealing with a lot of stuff every day. That's not my cup of tea. That was a fast light. But yeah, I didn't do anything much to my hair. I'm not one of those people that do a lot to my hair. If I'm not pulling it up in a ponytail, I kind of have it out between wash days and in between hair appointments. When I do go in for my hair appointments, I do get it styled, but I don't leave the styles in no longer than about 2 or 3 weeks, depending on what it is, unless it's like 2 strand twists. I kind of do this. My face is kind of dry. I hate I took my lotion out of here, but it's okay. We'll make it work. Definitely make it work. Put on a little chapstick. Pretty sure they've seen ashy people before. Most days I'm usually up way earlier than this, but like I said, I have a physical therapy appointment today, so that kind of allowed me to sleep in a little bit longer. I'm usually up by like 6:30, 7 o'clock to get to my first client, but I won't be doing that this early this morning because I have an appointment, so which makes that okay for today. I'm pretty sure I'll have to hear about it once I get there, especially from one of my other clients. He clocks me and always asks questions like, where you been? You not on time, and woo de woo. But I've been working with him for years. Most of my clients I've had for years, so we have like a good understanding. I wish I could introduce you guys to them maybe later on in the future, but not so soon. Not right now. Pretty cool people. And I'm 100% sure they'll be okay with you meet him, especially the one I'm going to see after this appointment. He's a cool guy. He's a married guy. Him and his wife are very cool people. I can kind of give you guys a glimpse on how my morning is looking. We have a lot of road work going on in this area where I live at. Luckily, it's kind of smooth sailing. I'm able to go through without too many stops, because usually they have flaggers up where it doesn't allow me just to keep going. And I need to be on time because I was literally supposed to be here by 9 o'clock. Even though my appointment's at 9:30, they like us to be early just in case we have to do paperwork. and this is my first time at this specific office, so they probably want me to do paperwork. Even though I did paperwork online beforehand, they still always find ways for you to do more paperwork. It's always like that when you go to an office visit, an appointment visit, which is okay. So I definitely be early. I'd rather be early than late. I'm usually an on-time person, so that works out for me. And I still have a little sniffle because I told you guys I was kind of sick from the other day, and I'm still sniffling. But I'm sniffling, but I'm not sure if that even had anything to do with me being sick, because I didn't have a cold. So I'm kind of wondering if my body was trying to bring on a cold, but it didn't really come through, because I had like symptoms of like headaches and some dizziness. I don't know if you get dizziness from a cold, but I'm not a cold prone person, so I don't know if that's one of the symptoms, like a person getting dizziness from it. Because like anytime I've ever gotten a cold before in the past, it's been kind of straightforward, you know, cough, sneeze, you know, the shit you get with a cold. But this time, like I said, I had like some dizziness and some bad headaches, and it caused me, I was worried, because that's stuff that I never get. I'm never a headache type person, like a person that just constantly gets headaches. And like for a week straight, I was having headaches and feeling dizzy, and I wondered if it had anything to do with, you know, my weight loss surgery. Like I told you I had some months ago, almost a year ago now, and I wondered about that. But I mean, when I went to the hospital, they didn't say anything about it. They kind of treated me as if I didn't have one. They made sure to note that I had it, but you know, everything that they did to me didn't have anything to do with a medical procedure like in the past. So I was happy for that. So, and then they did x-rays, CAT scans, everything. They just ran that insurance up, run it, because that's what we pay for run it. Pay a lot of money for insurance, so they need to run it, and they did. So I had full body CAT scans, head scans. They gave me IV treatment, a cocktail of medicine for headaches, which really helped, but it kind of like knocked me out real bad, like where it put me to sleep, and I don't like stuff that puts me to sleep. That's why I'm really hesitant about taking any over-the-counter medicines at all. Like I kind of steer away from over-the-counter meds. I kind of steer away from stuff that makes me feel woozy. I hate that feeling. That's why I don't smoke. That's why I don't drink. I don't like the woozy feeling. And yes, I have smoked and drank in the past, so let me make that very clear. I just don't do it now. For anybody that may get on here and be like, oh, she used to. Yes, I did. I surely did. Now we can end that right there, because I don't want nobody coming on here saying that. I'm jumping on the interstate now, so let's hit it. Should be clear traffic at this time of the morning. It should be bad traffic. It never really is at this time of the morning, so we'll see. Like a Black Panther. And also, you guys, black is my favorite color, so if anybody is wondering, it definitely is. So if you see me on here more than once with black on, don't comment she's wearing black again. It's my favorite color. I do wear other colors, it's not only black, but I steer towards more darker colors. In my head, I tell myself it's for, you know, it does well with my weight. I don't know if it's true or not. That's what I tell myself. If it is, I don't know. I just think so. So I believe it. I love browns. I love all colors. But like, it's fall weather now, so during this time of the year, I love dark colors. Honestly, I wear dark colors all through the year though. I'm gonna tell you here, you guys, another reason why I do feel like, I'm not saying I'm the best for doing vlogs, but I do talk a lot, so it kind of fits me well. You guys will probably notice that going forward, like, damn, she talk a lot. I do talk a lot. I've heard it all my life. This has been a whole life story for me, that I talk a lot, but I'm well spoken. So, you know, that fits me. I will not leave you guys bored, because I'll always have something to say. Always. Not always a good thing, but in this case, for this right here, it may be. And I also told you guys I'm gonna take a chance with this. It's me just picking up the phone or picking up my camera. My brother, that you guys know this too. I don't know if I mentioned this yesterday, but my brother passed away a while ago. Probably about, not even a while ago, a year and some change ago. A year and 2 months ago, something like that. And my brother also did photography and videography, like he did that type of stuff. So for a while now, I've been thinking about it, like just picking up a camera and just recording. Like, I'm not much like my brother because I was raised in a foster home, so we were raised separately. But I had a relationship with my brother. Like, I knew my family, I knew my biological family, so it's not like I didn't know them. I don't know them all well, but I know them. I know a lot of them. And so we had a relationship well enough for me to know, like, when he died, I know that would be something that he would like for me to do too. Like, go ahead and do it. Like, he was one of those type people, like, if you think about it, just do it. Like, if it's something that you want to do, just go ahead and do it. And so that's another reason why I decided to, you know, I've been thinking about it for a long time. I said, you know what, Sheila, just pick the camera up. If all you're going to do is just record anyway and run your mouth, pick the camera up and record. It's not hard. Whether or not anybody watches it or not, it doesn't matter. At this point, I just really want to record my thoughts. I really want to record some parts of my day. Like I said, I just want to get on here and just talk. Because really and honestly, I don't have any real friends outside of this, but my immediate family, my children. I have a good friend named Shamika. You know, it's a few sporadic friends along the way, but you know, like that I grew up with, but none that lives close to me at home. So it does help to be able to get on here as an outlet, you know, to be able to talk and not even really share problems, just enough to be able to get on here and just talk about things, talk about life. I don't really get to do that often. I really do more texting than I ever do talking. And then I'm at work a lot of times, like I said, with the elderly people. So a lot of times my whole thought process is presented around elderly people. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I really don't have a life outside of that. I don't go out much often. Like I said, I do travel a lot, but when it comes to like bars, clubs, and you know, stuff like that, I don't do. But I love bowling, I love poetry events, I love festivals, music, I love stuff like that. So at home, I might write in my journal, I listen to music, you know, stuff like that. That helps a lot. And you know, just mornings like this when I'm able to just jump on here and talk a little bit. I know it's like an outlet. It's a real good outlet. I love it. And it's so funny, like yesterday I had like 1 subscriber and like I looked at it, I was so happy. I was like, oh, I got 1 subscriber. I was like, and I asked my son, I said, how can I find out who's my subscriber? He was like, I don't know. I'm like, me either. I'm just happy to have 1. I didn't care. Honestly, y'all, I didn't even care if I had 50 or 1. I just knew that I wanted to get on here and talk to somebody or just be cool with somebody or just, you know, communicate, have that, like I said, that outlet with people to be able to discuss my life and people to discuss their life back with me. So I think that's a pretty cool thing. Mustang this morning. I usually do not drive this car to work. I usually use my Jeep for work because just in case I have to transport any of my clients, they're not able to get in here. It's better for them. Really, we don't even do that. Like, just being honest, but I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I still get in the habit of, like, they may have to run to the store or something, so I do that. All my clients drive themselves. Like, I'm not one of those caregivers that will say, oh no, I'm not gonna do it. But they do. They are supposed to like find their own transportation. I work for 2 companies, so my other company, yeah, I can't like take them to appointments and whatnot. But the client that I go to, that I can do that with. I don't never have to do that with, so it's not a big thing. So, and like I said, everybody has accessible vehicles and cars and vans and whatnot. They don't need my cars. They don't need nothing that I have. Good thing. I don't have to rip and run my cars all over the place, and also none of my clients live far from me. Like, everybody that I work for lives, the farthest person from me is about 8 minutes. That's a blessing because I don't have to put a lot of wear and tear on my cars, either one of them, and that's a good thing. So I'm happy to be able to have everybody in a close proximity of me. It's very helpful. Let's see, I'm making a probably got up on the wrong turn. Probably did. Sure did. I got off on the wrong exit. I was supposed to get off on Farrell Road exit, and then I got off on Two Notch Road exit, which is, I'm still going to be super early, regardless whether I got off on the exit or not. Yeah. This would be a much better video than the one from yesterday, because this one is a little bit longer. I was really wanting to do a video that was longer than the first video that I did, because the first one was so short. The first one was so short that I wasn't. I mean, I was pleased with it. It was the first little introduction to me. This one is so far it's about 16 minutes. If I can, I do want to get it like a 20 or 25 minute video, because if not, when I make little short videos, they end up being shorts. I guess they call those videos shorts, where they don't make it to my main video lineup. They end up making it to the other ones where, like I said, they're called shorts. This one would definitely make it onto there. And also, when I get to Pivotal Fitness, I'm not going to do too much, like, since I'm a new client with them. I've been to physical therapy before, but now this one, since I'm new to them, I'm going to definitely not do too much of recording. I'm just going to show you where I'm going, and that's about it until I get into the office, and that's about it. Now I'm back on the right interstate. I got off on Two Notch Road exit. If any of you guys are familiar with Columbia, South Carolina, we have a Two Notch Road exit. I was supposed to get off on Farrell Road exit. That's where I'm headed to now. That's where I'm getting off right now. And also, you guys, I don't know how good of the recording this phone is doing, but I do have a camera set up that I'm going to be using to do my video recordings. But it's new to me. I'm getting used to using those cameras. They're they're not the typical YouTubers cameras. I don't know what typical YouTuber cameras look like, but I know that my cameras are top-notch Canons. Like, they're very good cameras. Like, I have the whole setup. So I definitely would be bringing you guys more quality work once I learn how to use them. My son told me, he said I need to study them, I need to use them. But for right now, iPhone or my Samsung Ultra would definitely do the work. It would definitely do the job for me. To me, the quality looks fine. I've compared them to other videos that I've seen on YouTube, and to me they look the same. So, you know, it's to each their own. If my quality video isn't okay right now, just listen to me talk. I mean, you ain't gotta, don't judge the quality. If that's an issue. It's just a video. I'm just really trying to show you, like, put it out there at the start. I get the better quality later. And plus, I don't even think people be thinking about, like, the best HD 4K quality videos when they're first starting off anyway. I wouldn't. I'd just be ready. I'd just be really trying to get my foot on the ground first before even thinking about all that. Trying to see if I can even get a audience for my type of, you know, stuff I'm talking about. That's the first thing that you should worry about. Oh yeah, she did tell me it was off Hard Scrapper Road, so I am going in the right direction. It's Hard Scrapper. But you know what? I don't know if I'm gonna want to come this far either to go to physical therapy, because I found something closer, but they didn't take my insurance. So I'm like, a lot of insurance are going. I mean, physical therapies now are going self-pay, like cash pay. They're not. A lot of them are not taking insurance anymore, because they say they have had a lot of difficulties with insurance, and insurance not wanting to pay what they're wanting, you know, their fees. So I get it, but I'm like, damn, that just made it hard for me, because I have to drive so far out. It's like where I live at, the area that I live in, it's a ton of places I can go to not far from my home. But because, like I said, they're not willing to take the insurance, I have to drive kind of far out now to get the job done, basically. hopefully they're good. You know, I do have a copay. It's not much, but we'll definitely see. Is this a... I think I turned on the wrong road. I have a habit of doing this. Like, seriously, I turn on the wrong road again. Like, jeez. And it doesn't have anything to do with me talking on the phone. I promise y'all. This is typical. This is typical. This is typical. This is a typical day in the neighborhood. I do this all the time. You know, I'll work that out. And drop my phone twice. Do not talk junk about that, because I already know somebody gonna, you shouldn't be talking and driving at the same time. Okay, I am. I'm not. At least I'm not holding the phone. It should be the biggest thing. I just need a click, because in this car, it's not really made. I mean, I can stick it on the window, but I hate to see people's phones stuck. See, because the way my car is made, hold on, there's no way to really put a clip for a phone, and I can stick it on the window, but I don't like that. I think that's kind of tacky, and I'm not going to stick it on these, so I really don't know where to stick a phone. I'm not going to stick it here, so that's why it's not stuck up there. I'm not going to do that. I don't like those bubbles on the window. I just don't like all that. Am I supposed to be going straight or what? Oh, I was supposed to be going straight. That's why. Get over. It shouldn't be hard. Sorry. I gotta get out of my car. In a quarter mile, turn left onto Pleasant Street. I mean, it did tell me to go straight. Now it's telling me, oh goodness, it's not me. It's this dumbass GPS. Because let me tell you something. Siri, the iPhone GPS compared to my Samsung phone, it's two different Googles. I swear. I mean maps. Anybody can tell you that. This shit sucks. Like, I'm literally on the map. In a quarter mile, turn right onto Pilgrim Road. You just follow their directions. Yes, I'm picking up my phone to use GPS because I can't see. As y'all guys can see. Yeah, I can see. Yeah, I'm using my phone. I need to. On this damn bumpy ass road, tearing my goddamn car up. But the one thing about the city, if you hit any potholes, mess your car up, anything, they will pay for it. They will pay for it. I've never, as long as I've been living in Columbia, I've never been on this road before. I'm pretty sure this is like a back way or something. Either way, it's gonna get me here. Yeah, it's gloomy outside today, so like even when I turn the camera around to like let you guys like see where I'm going. In 800 feet after the railroad crossing, turn left. This shit got me on a dirt road, y'all. I mean, come on. By the cemetery. I'm 1,000% sure I wasn't supposed to be going. This is the ass backwards shit I've ever seen before. Let me just get the hell up out of this time and get my ass to where I'm supposed to be. Oh hell no! Let me beat this damn traffic. Wasn't I just on Highland Center Drive?
Take the next right onto Highland Center Drive, then turn right.
Y'all, tell me why I was already here. What a bunch of crock. I was already at the dang on place. They took me in a whole circle to get, you know what? I told y'all, it's this.
Take the next right, then turn right.
It's this.
Your destination is on the left.
I bet. I don't like to park by nobody's cars because I don't want nobody dinging my shit. People have a habit of opening doors and dinging your car and act like they didn't do it. Okay. About to stop the camera and turn it around so you can see. Okay, like I said, I was going to record from this point right here. I am. It's 8:55 on my screen. So I am quite early. I am quite early to my appointment. Like I said, my appointment is at 9:30, but they want to be here early just in case. I'm always early. I'm always early anyway, so it really doesn't matter whether they want me here to be early or not. I'm going to be here just in case they can take me a little bit sooner than my appointment. That way I can get in and out and get back to my scheduled patients. Clients, I don't really want to hear nothing from their mouths about me not being on time, even though it's not an issue. They seem to have an issue. Like I said, the one that's after this, he just has to run his mouth about something. He got to make a big deal about something. So this is the place. It's called Pivotal Fitness. It's a little small office, like right here, adjacent to other buildings. And also, I listen to music on the way to work every day. I listen to Hot 103.9 Breakfast Club in the mornings, but I'm not going to play that. I didn't have that on. Of course, I can't talk and play music at the same time. I don't think you can do that. And if I could, I wouldn't want to. This is a little building, so it's about a 1 minute little clip of here, but I'm about to get off and I will let you guys how my visit went when I get out of here. Okay, I'm here. I'm back here. Now I'm at work at my client's house, but I just want to give you an update on how my appointment went today at the physical therapist. It took about an hour and some change to do the whole exam, whatever they needed to do to try to figure out what type of services they will be rendering to me. They do want me to start coming in twice a week. I explained to her like how it is very hard for me to do certain things, even certain exercises, because I have such sharp pains in my back, my lower back, and my hips. And so they want me to come in tomorrow at 8:30 to do some more work, some more exams, and start me off coming twice a week. And I think that's pretty good because I do need it. I noticed that when I went to physical therapy in the past, it did help a lot with a lot of my aches and pains. But I stopped going because the way my insurance is set up, at that time it was only paying for a certain amount of visits a year. Then anything after that would be out of pocket. And as you know, that's not sometimes always affordable. So it worked out. Tomorrow, like I said, I have an appointment at 8:30. I'll go there. They'll do some x-rays or whatever on my body to see where the pain, I guess, whatever they're supposed to see when they do the x-rays. And then we'll just go from there. But today is okay. I'm kind of tired. I stayed up late last night knowing that I had to come to work today. I'm paying for it right now. I'm sleepy. My client is in a whole nother room. Thank God for that. It kind of gives me a little bit of space to kind of, chill out. I can't even say relax because I don't want nobody being like, you're relaxing. It's not always a hectic day. Every day is not always hectic for no job. Sometimes we just have chill days. It's raining outside. We're not going to do much when it's raining. He's in a wheelchair, so we just kind of chill out. He's in another room watching TV. I'm in this room doing this. But other than that, hopefully today will be a good day. I have 2 more clients when I leave here. I'm here for 5 hours with him today. Another client after here for about, I think, 3 hours. And then one more for just stopping for the last client, just to see what he has going on. Nothing like too much. And then I'll head home after that, check on my own child, and that's about it. But like I said, so far it's a good day. You see me with my little beret hat on. I didn't put much on. This is not And this is not work attire, you guys. This is just what I put on because usually when I have like appointments or whatever, I kind of wear whatever I wear to the appointment to work. I do not go home and change. I don't have time for all that. And also, this type of work does not require that I always dress down in nurses' scrubs and uniforms. That's not always the case. It's not always like that. I do choose to wear that most of the time because it saves me from having to always find something to wear throughout the week. It's kind of more helpful to do it that way than to be pulling out my everyday clothing, you know, to wear to work. It kind of messes up your clothes, even though I don't get messy like that. But just, you know, wearing your everyday clothes out all the time, you know, to work, it does wear and tear on your clothes. So I do have nurses scrubs. You guys will definitely see me in that more than you will see me in this kind of get up. And I think I look pretty cute today. I had on this, and I had on my little Jordans, and I had on my little tights. I thought I was pretty cute today. All black, like I told y'all, it's my favorite. And that's about it. The lighting in here is not that good. I just really didn't feel like getting up, cutting anything on. The dog is kind of chill out. Whenever he sees lights, he gets kind of excited and anxious. So we kind of left that off for the time being. But other than that, I'm just going to sit here, eat my lunch, drink some water, probably watch TV until he calls my name like he does about 50,000 times for the 5 hours that I'm here. So I'll hit you guys up later when I leave here. When I get in the car, I'll probably give you a little feeling of what I did here. Take care for now.